you should stop. You should quit. Why don't you just throw in the towel? Now, had I listened to those words, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, I found out that I have a problem. And I have a problem with consistency. And no, it's not what you think. I don't have a problem with being consistent. I have a problem with not being consistent. You say I have a hard time letting things go. Now that can work for you or against you. If you get hold to something bad and not being willing to let it go, that could be detrimental. But if you get hold of something good, that could definitely be an asset. I tell people all the time that sometimes your strength and your weakness are the same thing. You know, I think about a flywheel and about how heavy it is. And it's so hard for you to get going. It's so hard for you to get it going. So you have to put a whole lot of effort into just pushing it, just to get it to just make one rotation. And after all of that time, energy, and effort that you put into it, all of the sweat, blood, and tears, it barely gets to going. You start thinking to yourself, why am I even trying? This seems to be impossible. But what I realize is that the same thing that makes it hard to get going is the exact same thing that keeps it going once it gets going. And I've learned that to be the case even in my speaking business, even in my authoring business, even in my coaching business. It started off slow and there was a lot of effort on the front end to just push and try to get it going. There's so many things I was doing just to try to make some headway. But that being consistent, that being in it for the long haul, that not giving up when people thought, what are you doing? You're not making any difference. You're not making any money. You're not growing in your business. But see, what they didn't understand is that my roots were growing down deep. Because see, before a tree can actually grows up, in fact, before it can actually flourish, the roots have to go down so it can pull in the nourishment needed. And so, yeah, it seemed like I was putting in a whole lot of effort trying to get this business going. But after a while, it started to turn, just like that flywheel. It started to move, and you know what? I got excited. I got excited because I saw myself being able to make a difference in somebody else's life. It wasn't just about me. It wasn't just about making a name for myself, but it was about impacting somebody's life. Because I realized that what I had been given, the gifts and the talents and the abilities that I had, were not for me. The fruit that a tree bears is not for itself. It's for others. And so that's what drove me, and that's what kept me going in spite of what other people said or thought. In spite of the naysayers, in spite of the ones who thought I was wasting my time. But when I realized that I had a purpose, when I realized that what I was doing was making a difference, when I realized that people's lives were being changed, that momentum, it started building. And it started on the inside, but it showed up on the outside. And so now today, I'm still pushing that flywheel. I'm still building that momentum. I'm still going after my goals and my dreams because I know that somebody's waiting on me. What about you? What is it that you are supposed to be doing? What is it in your life that you are supposed to be giving yourself to for the betterment of mankind? If you haven't taken the time to identify that, I can help you with that. But I tell you, at times it seems like you're wasting your time. It seems like that there's nothing happening. You give all of that effort and it moves just a little. But building up that momentum, being consistent, putting in that effort will eventually get it to where it's going and it's going and it's going. After a while, what was working against you is now working for you. So, what are you pushing? Or should I say, what's pushing you? What are you driving? Or should I say, what's driving you? If you haven't taken the time to find out what your purpose is, maybe you need somebody who's on the outside looking in. Les Brown says you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. And sometimes you need somebody to come alongside and just give you a different perspective on your life and to help confirm some of the stuff that you already know. And look, this is Saucony Prince of SauconyPrince.com, where we make motivation personal by introducing you to yourself. And I want to know, do you have a problem with consistency? And look, I actually would like and share this video. Thank you. Well, the wait is finally over. Here is the big news I wanted to share with you. Not only are we going to have 4 industry leaders at our Are You Climbing the Wrong Mountain Summit to talk about what you think, what you speak, how to plan, how to implement your plan. Not only are we going to have a celebrity MC, not only are we going to have a comedian, and not only am I going to be doing a keynote, we're also going to be launching my next book entitled Knowing When to Jump, Determining the Best Time to Take Your Leap of Faith. I'm telling you, you want to be at this summit. You want to be one of the first people to get a copy of my next book. If you haven't gone to climbtherightmountain.com, do that now and get your tickets today. Go to climbtherightmountain.com and get your tickets today. And I'll see you at the summit.